The Second Alien War 1979. Dulce Base, located nearly 2 miles beneath Archuleta Mesa in New Mexico, a highly secret installation. It was a joint biogenetics lab for the United States government and aliens. Similar facilities were in Colorado, Nevada, and Arizona. Year 1977, the National Security Advisor Dr. Brzezinski informed President Jimmy Carter about the secret program's Aquarius. Aquarius program had been secretly monitoring the alien activities since the 1950s, focusing on threats to humanity. The Aquarius officers alerted already many times the abduction of young females, Americans, to a place called Dulce Base. There at Dulce Labs, according to the Aquarius officers, the aliens employed advanced biogenetic techniques to produce a disposable slave race. The slaves were using for various purposes like hybrid fetus extraction and DNA programming. During the year 1978, the officers reported alarming new programs at Dulce Base. The new program was about the creation of young females through cloning as sex slaves for the aliens. However, these clones lacked the emotional reactions of normal women, leading the aliens to a shift back to the abduction programs. The abducted women were forcibly impregnated, leading to the creation of subhuman creatures. That was too much for the president. Under a secret presidential order signed by Jimmy Carter, a special task force was formed to shut down the aliens' base at Dulce. The background. Some secrets groups within the U.S. military and the intelligence agencies knew about Dulce Base. They knew that Dulce is a place where human females were brought by extraterrestrial after receiving a green light from the U.S. government. They opposed the government agreements with the gray aliens, and they hoped to stop the kidnapping and the abuse. They knew that opposing the government's aliens policy made them target for assassination and mysterious death. However, in 1979, after the presidential order signed by Jimmy Carter, they achieved a significant victory against the Greys and against their human supporters. The Dulce Battle Report indicates that a group of friendly Earth-based Reptoid was involved in the attack on Dulce Base. Theses Reptoid race understand the alien enemy tactics and even knew how to defeat them. They had information about the aliens' plots against humanity, which previously played cleverly a game as supporting the human race. According to the Reptoid information, 37 alien species were at the Dulce facility year 1979. Only 6 aliens races were able to travel through space, and the remaining species were guests of the Greys. The guest came to watch the genetic and reproductive experiments made by the Greys on humans. Some races even viewing the humans race as eventually food source. 25 aliens races who watched the reproduction process could interact sexually with human females for harvesting later the fertilized eggs. The attack plan. The attack plan started to take shape in fall 1979. Brigadier General Aderholt was appointed to lead the attack. In September and October of 1979, Aderholt started to assemble his attack teams. He chooses combat team from Delta Force, from the Navy SEALs, and from the Air Force Special Operations Command. The exact number of personnel involved remains secret. It is known that a few hundred were aware of the operation. Notably, the UN Secretary-General and Chairman of the JCS were not informed. Analyzing the satellite images show that Dulce landing ports had mass accelerator beam riders used by the Greys for travel between planets and orbital points. The Greys' crafts reach 50 kilometers in altitude and achieve orbital speeds. These orbital stations tracked any incoming airborne object that came near the Dulce landing ports. Dulce landing site had even a defense systems activate by airspike posed significant challenges to any incoming attack. The entrance door to the building was too small for aircraft, and helicopters would be too slow when trying to avoid the defense system. The Greys believed that the human military did not have advanced means to enter the base, neither did the Reptoids. However, they did not anticipate a secret experimental aircraft called the X-22, made by the Bell Corporation. This aircraft was unique and designed for vertical takeoff and landing, and had special capabilities suitable for the attack. One team should attack the main landing port, secure it, and allow others' teams to land safely for reinforcement. After some time, the attack detailed was thoroughly planned with several objectives and alternatives. One of them was even the nuclear option. An astronaut was selected to the team hoping to retrieve an alien spacecraft, while another astronaut served as co-pilot and laser weapons expert. One classified source noted that the aliens were vulnerable to germs and diseases found on Earth. Recognizing this, it was determined that disabling the air filters designed to make Earth's atmosphere breathable for the aliens could hopefully incapacitate them. A secondary assault team called the Filter Assault Team was created to disable the central air filters at the landing area. During intelligence gathering, it was revealed that even elite human soldiers were assisting the aliens. Another discovery was the unbelievable size of the alien underground base and the transportation network they build. That forced the planners needed to consider all the transport available to the aliens and how quickly the aliens' reinforcement can come. All the soldiers were specially trained for the mission, but nothing could prepare them for meeting with the Dulce base reality. The attack timing was crucial. The X-22 took the lead, racing over the desert at speeds exceeding 250 miles per hour, skimming just above the rocks. They had to reach the main landing port when a spaceship was expected to arrive. When a space cargo shuttle arrived, the landing port's defenses were offline, allowing the cargo shuttle's safe landing. Several teams were coordinating with the spaceship entry. The success of the operation depended on the X-22's attack on the entrance security control room. The X-22 narrowly missed the shuttle before landing on the control facility's roof. The attack by the forces was quick and efficient. Within 55 seconds, the X-22 team had the control tower, providing cover by using its rockets and guns to neutralize enemy weapons in the area. Despite heavy fire from multiple directions, the team managed to disable key weapon systems, revealing entry points and air shafts for further attacks. As a response to the attack, one of the alien security team managed to close the main doors to the base. At first, 2 soldiers tried to get explosives close enough, but they were shot. Then the X-22 team moved forward, aiming at the door, and fired rockets. The doors mildly opened, killing the aliens behind it. The assault went into the hub while others' units attacked the aliens from other directions. The Dulce facility was more complex than the attackers had planned for. A larger underground shuttle network providing routes for the aliens' escape or reinforcements. The teams fought from level 1 to deeper levels, capturing key areas and preventing aliens' reinforcements. Nothing could prepare them for the horrifying sight at level 6. They saw humans with multiple arms and legs. They saw cages filled with bat-like humanoid creatures 8 feet tall. Level 7, it was even worse. When the teams reached level 7, they had to fight against the security force assigned specially to protect the level. They blow up the main entrance and overpower the aliens' forces. At the control room, they saw systems for monitoring the captives. They saw control mechanisms for transporting the captives to and from various testing sites. About 4,000 captives were held there. The order for the team was to rescue as many victims as possible. They had to change the plan for mission adjustments. They utilized an underground train for transported the victims to safety. ensuring control for all the train stations on the road to freedom. The teams successfully rescued over 3,600 human, bringing them for safety on the Earth's surface. They opened all the air shafts for additional escape routes and by that save many others. An hour after the X-22 attack began, the chef in command Aderholt ordered a retreat. 72 minutes and 14 seconds after the attack began, all the teams, the X-22 and Earth Reptile, left the landing site. Before leaving, they destroyed all the alien spacecraft at the base. 35 seconds later, a device went on eliminating all remaining life forms in the facility. The surviving human were taken to a secret military bases. They have to go through physical and mental care in order to return safely to normal society. The public has been kept unaware of the truth as the reality was too horrifying to grasp. The Greys created a vast underground fortress that predates any human recorded history. The attack team members were bound by secrecy or facing elimination if they talk. The humans elite that worked hand in hand with the aliens were protected by the political power.